kaiju.
Mm-hmm.
To me, I consider her queen of the kaiju, not Mothra, not Baalante. I think she can kill both of them easily. But so we knew this was coming, and this was finally announced and released. But this thing is almost $500 for an articulated
Good God.
figure. Now that's
For
ridiculous.
what?
Ridiculous. I do have the price points on the bottom there on the roundup of several different retailers that are offering this up, and they have their prices, and the lowest one is $498.40, which is $1.60 under $500.
Are they out their fucking mind?
Yep.
Goodness gracious.
Thing. I mean, I get it. It's a big articulated, but come on. We've had Baalante, we've had Destroya, we've had Ghidorahs.
Mm-hmm.
Those things never hit $500. It
Why
make
is this
it make
$500?
sense. Somebody
Why?
make it make sense, please. Please make it make sense. Because I can't. I don't understand. I need someone to understand it for me. I know, honestly, Jared, I would love to grab this. I really do. I'm still on the fence about it, honestly. But I don't know if I can justify $500 for an articulated figure.
That's what the
I
X
love
Plus
her
costs.
that much, but exactly. Like my X Plus, when I bought it, she wasn't even that much, even with shipping. And if you got one of her, you know how big her box is. It wasn't even $500 total. So, and I have the superior version of here, which is the X Plus, which is, screen accurate. So I don't need this, but it would be nice. And I was really hoping to get this because I collect Gamera. I wanted to get everything for the Gamera series in the articulated form because there's not a lot of Gamera stuff coming out nowadays. So anything that they kind of do, I want to get it, but I can't do it. Can't do it with this guy. Or this girl.
I don't know who can, because good God. Ooh.
Oscar says he already spent over $500 for the LMS Legion. This would be no different for me. I mean, it would. You're giving up so much size and the accuracy of the figure. I mean, you're downgrading. Honestly, you're downgrading. So for the same price,
that's an understatement.
For real.
I'm sorry, there is absolutely zero comparison to Monster Arts versus X Plus or anything of that. There is no discussion. There is no comparison. I'm sorry. I understand people like articulated, and that's great, but we're not even on the same continent of discussions.
That's almost off the dang planet, because my God.
Yeah. And also, mark my words, the more articulated these figures are, the more the quality sucks. As somebody who's sold hundreds of these at not Legion, obviously, but hundreds of Monster Art figures for my buddy Frank. And I mean, you hear it all the time, and it has nothing to do with the sellers. It's because of Monster Arts themselves, The quality control issues have been famous for this line.
Yep. Yeah, and it's like Jared brings a good point. More complex articulation, maybe, and maybe it's a good thing, but maybe it's not, because if they're going to this kind of articulation for all their stuff, all the price is just going to start going up. Who's going to start buying this stuff when you have Haya out there right now selling these things for a fraction, and their quality is just as good than Monster Arts? So I don't know.
Do you think it's because of the transforming factor? Because that's the only thing that justifies it to me, is that this, for the first time, we're getting something that, instead of it being two separate releases or something of that effect, it's actually transforming. We're not getting a normal version and a flying version. It's just one.
See, it's so funny because seeing that transformation version it almost looks like you just take her upper half of her body and you just take it out, and then you're just going to connect some legs to the upper half, and then there's her transformation.
Oh, fine. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like you're really paying for just disconnecting her from her legs and then inserting more legs in her wings. Like, and like honestly, like that looks cool and everything. It looks great, but like honestly, it's an eyesore with those supports sitting there holding it up. I would never honestly, I would never display it in that form, just because. So I would rather just buy this thing with having no transformation ability whatsoever. And if you can knock off $300, okay, fine. Like I think they're, I don't know if maybe it could be the popularity of the kaiju. Maybe they don't see the popularity there, but they're taking a chance. So they're like, hey, like if they really want it, they're going to have to spend money for it. And it sucks. It sucks because like I said, I love Legion. I really wanted to get this, but when I saw and heard about the price, I was like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. There's no justification for that price. I'm sorry.
I mean, I get she's going to be a big old gal, but
yeah,
she's the.
She ain't going to be that big.
Well, she's like the freaking Lizzo of monster arts, but.
Matt, what's going on?
Matt.
Thanks for joining. All right, we'll go over this. Get away from this controversial lady. Go on to something else, maybe more manageable from Monster Arts here.
Yes.
So yes, we knew this was coming also, but they officially released or announced the pre-order, and it is coming out in a week, and it will be released this September in Japan, but there hasn't been an announcement for North America yet. And the price range is going to be from 100 to 120, which is about typical for their Godzillas. But this is more of a suit accurate Godzilla 2000, or if you want to say 2001, whatever film. I mean, so not for me, but all those 2000 fans. Adrian,
think we'll get an Orga.
See, now that has me worried because how big Orga was. And if they have Legion at 500, Orga is no small chicken either. Like, he's a big fat guy too. So like he'd be, easily $300.
Two.
Like,
yeah, probably 3.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Oscar is tempted, but he's not sure yet.
See, this does a good. I do want to see the higher first, especially as I pre-ordered the higher already. But I want to see this in hand more before I just pre-order. It's not an instant buy for me.
Now, do you have the maquette first version, Adrian?
Do
you have the maquette first version?
No, I don't.
Okay. So, yeah, I used to have the maquette, but I don't. I mean, obviously, I got rid of all my Monster Arts stuff. But I mean, it was great. It was good for what it was. This is great too. If you want more suit representation, but yeah, I mean, if you're a fan of 2000, here you go, man. Not for me though, but great otherwise. Transforming Orga, maybe. He's gonna transform from the what do they call him? The Millennium. So they call it that alien.
Oh, Millennium.
Yeah.
Millennium.
Millennium.
Yeah, that little
guy.
Maybe they'll transform from him into Orga or something. He's a transformer now.
That's fun.
We see it. Sort of gives film. As for Hyatt, it's 2000.
I
Okay.
can see that, Oscar. I
Okay.
can see that.
Okay. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, it's great. Monster Arts is kind of slowly kind of trying to do their thing, trying to stay afloat, trying to stay relevant, honestly, because they have a lot of competition right now. And obviously, with the last slide we just talked about, a lot of controversy also because a lot of people are not happy with that price point. They were happy with the announcement of the Legion, but not the price. So I guess it's hit and miss for